Hello, everyone. Welcome to Drama Free Friday. We need a drum roll, right? The greeting party is here on the floor. So, how's everyone? I hope you're doing super well. Chance says he's quite fine. Thank you very much. He says he is fine. Be with you in 1 second. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Nancy Dale. How are you? I haven't seen you for a while in the chat. Hi, Sherry. The links aren't working today. You guys here? Everybody here? There's Noeet. Hello, Noeet. Hi, Angie. Getting the Chance cam set up. The Chance camera. What cat do you know that has his own camera other than this one? Has his own flippin' camera. All right, come up here so you'll shut up. My recording. Yes. All right, come on. Hello, hello. Get your head parts over here. That would be best. Head parts are better than other parts, right? I've been crazy busy. I've been crazy busy this week. All right, let me see if I can get him sorted. All right, there we go. All right, now let me add me, and then all is right with the world. Hi, Linda, Angie, Nancy. 2 Nancys in the house so far. Hi, Terry. Still liking my teal? Me too. Hey, Linda Patrick. We got Linda's well represented. Hi, Dorothy. Robin. Hi, Joan. Good to see you. Susan, hello. His tail is lethal sometimes. It's as bad as a dog tail. It's as bad as a dog tail sometimes. Can clear a surface right off. Let's see, who else? Clausman is in the house. Hi, Marilyn. Marilyn, did you get your images yet? They're on the way if you haven't got them. I did put them in the mail on Monday. Hi, Tink. Hi, let's see, I think I spoke to Cindy. Hey, Josie, good to see you. You want it to be Drama Free Friday? It is Drama Free Friday. Hello, Elizabeth. Hola. Hola, Elizabeth. Nice to have you here. Hi, Cheryl. You didn't get them yet? Crazy mail. Well, I did send them on Monday, so hopefully you will get them. We'll cross our fingers for today. But I did send them out on Monday. As promised. Okay, Sherry, no problem. No problem. All right. Just lay down here and behave, okay? Could you? Just. When our son was little, you know how they go through that super wiggly stage, you know, where they just wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. You know, they never hold still. It's how they get their muscles to develop and all that stuff. He would, when I would be desperate, I would hand him off to his dad, and I'd say, here, hold the baby. It was before he was big enough to move around on his own. And Clausman, his dad, would say, and I quote, "Son, you are worse than a worm on a hot griddle." That is what this thing is being. He is worse than a worm on a hot griddle. It's not even a nice image, is it? Hi, Starla. It's so good to see you guys. All right. So it's been crazy busy around here. Crazy busy around here. How are you guys being busy? If it's not busy for you, I'm glad for you, I think. It's a little cracker bananas. We'll see how this goes today. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. So we're just going to chat for a few minutes. If that annoys you, if the chat annoys you and you're watching live, just mute. Just mute the computer. Don't listen to me talk. And come back in about 10 minutes or so. Hey, Lena. Miss Lennox, I'm going to talk about you here in a few minutes. Starla Arts. Starla Arts, where are you from? You may have been here before, but your name is new to me. Miss Lennox is Lena. Hi, Ann. Things are good here. It's just a little busy. Hi, Gail. Yeah, so if you do not subscribe to Miss Lennox, she's first up on my list today. If you do not subscribe to her, you guys need to go subscribe to her. I'm telling you. She's got like 920 subscribers. We need to get her to at least 1,000 pretty quick. Yep. Hi, Mickey. Lots of people here have channels, I know. I'm going to talk about Lena. You're too close to the camera. You're too close for your close-up, buddy. Camera can't see. Oh, you're in Kansas. Oh, cool. Well, you're practically neighbors to me, Starla. You're practically neighbors. Josie, how are things going out there for you? Did the fires finally all get sorted out, as in put out? Yeah, I know. I'm messing with your ears. I'm messing with your ears, right? Mm-hmm. So in case you don't know, this is Chance. He is a Blue Point Siamese who's determined to get up and rub his head on the camera. Oh, you don't, Starla. Okay. Just lay down here. He wants to get up and rub his head on the camera that's on the table. That's what he wants. Hi, Tracy. I know, right, Starla? Hey, Xandra. Oh, Xandra, I haven't put your Happy Mail in the mail yet. Maybe I'll get it done today. There's always hope. And then the next thing is, will you get it? Or when will you get it? Hi, Barbara Clark. Fires in Southern California, but not Northern California. Okay. Well, that is not good news for someone I love dearly. Hopefully they're not close to him. Anyway, this is Chance, the crazy cat. Crazy cat. I came in here this morning and someone had deposited their already eaten breakfast in several spots. I tell you what. Geriatric cats are a special breed. Hi, Glenda. Combine that with Siamese, and I think you have a recipe for crazy. Any hoot. All right, can you get down? Can you hear him? He's just purring up a storm. He's just purring up a storm, aren't you? So anyway, yeah, it's been a little cray-cray around here this week. I'm just trying to take a breath here. Trying to gather my head. To be quite honest with you, I'm trying to gather my head and pat this cat so he'll go over and snuggle his friend. His friend, I will show you where his friend is at the moment. So let me see if I can lift up this camera. See, this is the camera he wants to lift his head or rub his head on. So I'm going to see if I can show you where his friend is. All right. Now, pardon the really super wobbly camera work. Can you see him back there on the chair? Sorry, I can't hold the camera steady. I'm hand holding. Can you see him over there? That's Charlie. So with any luck, Chance will go over there and lay on that chair and snuggle with him. But it's anybody's guess as to whether he will actually do that. Because he'd much rather be over here torturing me. He is having a nap, isn't he? So, yeah, Clausman is in the house. Lena, Clausman hasn't seen your video yet, but I will show it to him. Hi, Michelle. Oh, you have 2 geriatric Maine Coons. Yeah, they are just who they are. He keeps going up here and wanting to rub his head on the camera. Don't you? That's a lot of cat. The Maine Coon is a lot of cat. I know. You could see Charlie. Yeah. No, he won't run him off. He'll get up there and just, there's not nearly enough. Hold on a second. Get the right camera here. There's not nearly enough chair over there for the 2 of them to be on, but that doesn't matter. It's really big enough for one. It's really big enough for one cat. And but Chance will get up there in spite of Charlie's insistence that it's his. Chance will get up there and just nestle into his belly. Yeah. Oh, he head bumps, he rubs his face. You know how they like to mark things? You know, they'll rub things like this. They'll rub their face along everything. Everything that's cat height around here has dirty cat, rubbings where they'll rub their corners of their mouth to mark it. So periodically I get my clean freak on. I go around and clean all that off. So anyway, okay. All right, can you go away now? Can you go away now? I'm going to put your camera away, whether you like it or not. I'm going to put your camera away. Oh, yeah, lots of hair. They live in this part of my house. Yeah, they live in this part of my house, so it's cat hair, it's cat litter, it's cat cats and creativity. I had something special I was planning to do later today. I just did not have time to sort it out. So don't hold me to it, but I may try to do what I was going to do today, tomorrow. Here's what I was going to do. I'm going to tell you. I know, Robin, right? The cat cheek juice. I know, right? We bought a little tree so that I didn't have to dig for the one that I already own. Yeah, it's crazy. I've lost a box of ornaments, so I've already been digging for those today, which I never did find. I hid them very well from myself. They're handmade ornaments. I don't know where in the world. If you looked around here, you would understand why. I don't know where they are. But anyway, so we bought a little live tree. I've had it for several days. Waiting and waiting and waiting. It's not big. And we bought new lights. They're waiting and waiting and waiting. And I thought that I would decorate it live with you guys, if you are interested. So I did get some of my stuff out. The North Pole, right, Lena, right, exactly. Exactly. Hi, Shu. And those of you that watch Lena's video today understand that message. So anyway, if you're interested in watching me decorate a tree, I'm going to try to do it live. It means I won't have access to my computer or my cameras. I will have to do it via my phone. So it could get exciting. And having said that, next week is the 18th. The week after that is Christmas Day. I will not be streaming on Christmas Day. I will, however, be streaming Christmas Eve night or evening. That's the plan, if all goes well. And I will be making sweet petals, which I've done for several years, and it's the same thing over and over and over. However, I'll see if I can find some story to tell you or something while the dough rises or something. I haven't quite figured it out. I'm trying to see if I can come up with a way to make it a little more interesting. But anyway, we'll probably do that Christmas Eve, which is going to be Thursday night. Probably around, I'm going to guess, around 8 o'clock Eastern. That's kind of my guess. So anybody who doesn't have a place to hang out on Christmas Eve and you want to come over here and hang out with us, it'll be the same thing, except I'll be in my kitchen. So the kitchen doesn't, it's on a completely different level than the studio. So no computer, no cameras. I'll be streaming from my phone. Okay? So there you go. Okay. So I'm going to see if I can convince said cat to get off the table. Okay? Can you go over with Charlie, please? Can you go over with your friend? Because hell to the no. All right. Oh, go. Go, Gadget, go. All right, there you go. We'll see how long that lasts. Hi, Janice. Hi, Candy. So you think that sounds okay? Okay, cool. Let me wash my hands to get the cat off, and I'll be right back, okay? Suddenly, I was hearing myself talk, and it's like, I know I muted that, or turned it down, but the gremlins must have turned it back up. Okay. All right. Cheers, everybody. We're here to see if we can get some inspiration today, okay? Hi, Cheryl. So you guys think that sounds okay? All right. Sweet petals are in case you have never been with me on Christmas Eve, sweet petals are a traditional favorite in our family. And they're like a sweet roll. They are a sweet roll. You're not coming up here. No, you're not. So go away. Go on. Go on. Go. That'll really do the trick. So sweet petals are it's a yeast Christmas favorite that we do in our family, and it looks like a rose. Speaking of which, I have to get pans. Clausman, if you can hear me, write down on something that we need to get pans for the sweet petals, would you please? So I will remember. Hey, Signa. Good to see you. So anyway, welcome to Drama Free Friday, everybody. I'm Barb Owen. We've just been chatting for the last 20 minutes, shooting the breeze, and patting the cat, who thinks if he begs hard enough, he's circling the tables. Because I'm going to try to ignore him. If it doesn't work, I'm going to have to shut him behind this door right back here. And then he can complain all he wants. Anyway, welcome to Drama Free Friday, which what we do here on Fridays for a couple of hours is we pretend that whatever's going on outside this space is going on outside the space. And it will not come into the walls of the studio and into the walls, into the space called Drama Free Friday. So we just bury our heads in the sand and pretend that everything is beautiful. Everything's wonderful. There is no such thing as anything that causes illness or pain or agony or any other kind of thing or disturbance or disruption. It all lives out there. It's not going to hurt us for a couple of hours to stick our heads in the sands and do exactly that. Because here's the thing. If you have the ability to do something about any of that stuff, get out there and do it. That is my attitude. If you don't, worrying about it isn't going to help a thing for the next 2 hours. Okay? All right. So, Drama Free Friday brought to you by HowToGetCreative.com. All right. I'm doing fine. Just a little rushed at the moment, but thank you for asking. Some things I wanted to talk to you about. Lena is in the chat. She is Miss Linux. You'll see her in the chat. Miss Linux 2010. It's MISS capital LINUX 2010. And she's doing a daily series right now. Hi, Patricia. She's doing a daily series. Bless her heart. I'm telling you. I don't know how she's doing it. So far, she's keeping up with it. What I can tell you is that she is investing an enormous amount of energy into this series. And if you are not watching it, that's right. Shoe Drama Free Friday brought to us by the sponsors. Yes. The sponsors are 2 cats and a dog. One of the sponsors is down on the floor complaining. The other one is nicely taking a nap, and the other one is on her couch downstairs. So why are they called the sponsors? Because most of the time they let me stream, usually. Hi, Violet. So anyway, you need to watch Lena's videos. Right now, there are so many things that she's doing that just are amazing. So what she's doing is a series where she's highlighting different people in the creative space. And a lot of them you're going to know. There may be some that you don't. I play a game with myself that when I start watching, I'm seeing how fast I can guess who it is. And she stumped me on a couple of them. But anyway, you need to watch them. And then she does a take or a spin on the art that they do. But here's the catch. You're either going on the nice list or you're going on the naughty list. And so, yeah, she put someone on the naughty list I was very surprised about. And on the other hand, someone who smashes fairies really should go on the naughty list, I suppose. Anyway, it's really been a lot of fun and really fun to see the art that she's producing. She's amazing. Anyway, I'm a fan, I'll just say. So if you haven't subscribed to her channel, you need to do that. You really do. And watch her videos. They are amazing. The other thing I wanted to call your attention to is that the Marriottier is doing another stream hop. I know, right, Tracy? She is fun. Lena is really great. She's in Denmark, and English is not her first language, and she speaks English better than I do, and it is my first and only language. So she does. She doubts herself, but she does a great job. The Marriottier is doing another stream hop, and if you search the hashtag time4, the numeral 4 art, time4art, you'll find them all. Or you can go to the Marriottier's YouTube channel, and you'll find under her early morning video, she starts these at the crack of dark 30, which I would never see unless I just stayed up to that time. You'll see in the description box where she introduces the whole thing. If you click open the description box, you'll see all the streamers. Hey, CB. Oh, Lena, I just wait. I mean, before I go to bed, I'm checking to see if you have a new video up. That's how much I've enjoyed this. Yeah, because she's like 7 or 8 hours ahead of me. So anyway, I'm a little obsessed. Probably could be accused of stalking, but we won't go there. We won't go there. Okay, so the time for art, hashtag time for art. Everybody is doing some sort of Christmas inspiration. And so far, the only one that I got to watch was Aunt Beck. Aunt Beck. What's the Aunt Beck's? Aunt Beck's Creations? Is that it? Huggins. I know the name Huggins, but right off the top of my head, I can't recall it. Hi, Sandy. Welcome. You're a stalker? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All stalkers are welcome. Aunt Beck's Creations. Okay, thanks, Janice. Brain fart. Anyway, I got to see hers this morning, and it was, she made a gnome that covered an air freshener. So cute. So cute. So anyway, what she does, they do this really early in the morning. They take a break during the middle part of the day, and then they'll do another part of the stream hop starting this evening. So there you go. What else? The Creative Challenge. Any of you participating in the Creative Challenge, your email with the link for the Creative Challenge show and share will go out tomorrow. And I'm going to try to send a reminder email on Sunday morning. The show and share is Sunday afternoon, 2 p.m. Eastern. We had one last week. This is the second one that we're doing. It was so much fun. Oh, so much fun to get to see everybody, and also to get to see what you want to show and or share regarding the Creative Challenge. Such inspiration. Speaking of Creative Challenge, if you want to participate in that, check the description box below the video, and you will find the information there. And we are having so much fun with the Creative Challenge, and I've been doing some things with the whole Creative Challenge concept here for the last several Fridays. We're going to do it again today, but we're going to set the tote bag to the side, which hasn't gotten finished yet, and I'm going to switch over to the pillow. So we're going to do that. The Creative Challenge is sponsors, and I've provided line work for each of the three sponsors. You can choose 1, 2, or 3, doesn't matter. There's no contest. This is just purely for fun. And the Creative Challenge is open until the end of December. And then we'll do, if everybody will send me an image at support at HowToGetCreative.com, or if you will tweet it through Twitter, through my Twitter link, and hashtag it Creative Challenge 2020, I think. I don't know if Race is here or not. He's usually the one that keeps me on the straight and narrow for this stuff. Or you can contact me through Instagram. So Twitter and Instagram links are both in the description box under the video. Okay, enough talking. Enough talking. I want to show you something really, really, really cute. Okay? Really super cute. I want to show you this. I don't have my bone folder here, I don't think. So we're just gonna make do. Okay, I have not gotten this actually put together because these just arrived. So just arrived this morning. So I'm just getting set up here. You guys are gonna love this. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Look, how cute is this? How cute is this? This is one of the sponsors. This is Charlie, done in a pop art sort of fashion. He's so funny. These are photos. I know. Aren't they cute? And they're not on the card. This is a card base. They're not, it's not, literally, I just got them just a little while ago. So it's not attached. That's why I'm kind of holding it on here. I know, isn't he funny? Polka dot. Maybe he has chicken pox. I don't know. These photos came out so well. If you look at it, you can see the texture of the canvas page. So this is a page from the art journal that we did. But you can see the texture from that canvas. It's amazing. It is truly incredible. Anyway, this is from a company. I have no connection to this company other than I tried them out. And so I just thought I would tell you about them. And so this came in the box. This is the name of, hold on a second. What are you doing? Cat. He's over digging in the trash. He's worse than any dog ever. Anyway, this is Persnickety Prints. I don't know if you're familiar with them. I have no affiliation with them other than I'm just a happy customer. And so I thought I would just show this to you. This was in the box with the prints. And the other thing they did that was really fun was when they sent, in the invoice, this was on their fun picture. Isn't that funny? But the cool part about this, where I get the other place where I have bought prints in the past, they only did a 4-inch print. These are 5-inch square prints. And they're supposedly printed by hand, as opposed to just, like a copy machine type prints. But the big advantage for me is having them be 5 by 5. And the other thing was I could get a border around them. You're getting on my last nerve. Yeah. I'm going to have to put him away, obviously. So you had a choice of black or white, which meant I didn't actually have to, I don't have to put a mat under them. This is a 5.5-inch card, pre-folded card, pre-cut, pre-folded card. Not pre-folded. They're scored, ready to fold. Anyway, aren't they cute? Oh, so cute. So I just thought I would tell you about them. They specialize in memory keeping, and I heard them on, let's see, it was on a podcast, and I don't know if it was on Julie Faye Van Balzer's or scrapbook.com. Both of them, I listened to both of those podcasts, and I don't know which one it was on. Anyway, it's Persnickety Prints. So I'm a happy customer, so I just thought I would share that. Hi, Mary. Yeah, I'm talking about Charlie, right. If he'll just get up there and lay down, we'll be good. No, he's... Okay, here's what that cat is doing. He's gone over, I showed you a minute ago where Charlie's laying on nicely. This is why they are locked away behind this door, which they're not today. He's gone over there. Charlie's asleep. Chance has gone over there. He's turned over the trash. He dug out a piece of plastic, and so now he's chasing it around on the carpet. So there you go. Okay. What else? I got both mugs, or two of the 3 mugs. So I thought I would show those to you. These are from our Teespring store. So here are 2 of the 3 mugs. I don't have the Muppet mug. There's Charlie and Chance. I'm going to try painting these with the kinds of paints that you fire in the oven. I don't know if it'll work, but it should. We'll find out. One of the things about these, probably the most annoying thing about these, is this label right here. This label has got some serious stick on it, let me tell you. And the only way that I got that stick off, I mean, it is super, super sticky. The only way that I got that off totally was using undo and then running it through the dishwasher several times. So I just thought I would tell you that. If you have undo in your creative stuff, you're good to go. And I got some more of the stickers to show you. So I thought we would show you. I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm not happy with you. You need to go away. So there are the nephews that are stickers. Now when you buy the stickers, they're not die cut, so you have to you do have to cut them out yourself, which I don't mind doing when I'm watching television. I just cut them out and put them in a little bag like this. And these are the new ones that I got. These are the cousins. So they're the cousins in the bigger size. So you can get them in two sizes. The small size, which is this one, and the big size, which is this. They're all available in both. And then these are the fancies because they have a fancy mat behind them. So we have cousins, nephews, aunties, fancies, and uncles somewhere. Do I have any uncles here? No, those are all nephews. Okay, so those are those. And then we have the sentiments. Another aunties. Here's a good comparison so you can see the same image on the small size and on the big one. And then we have the sentiments also in the two sizes, so you can cut those out and stick them on cards or whatever. I actually put them on some Christmas presents because I thought they were funny. Okay, so there's that. And then of course we had the little bags. I'm going to paint this or do something with it. And here's the aunties on one of the pencil cases. I'm going to do some stuff on that as well, but you know, that's for another day. Another day. What else do I have to show you? I think that's it. Oh, I've been growing a flower garden, so I thought I'd show those to you real quick. WD-40 will do it? Okay, I'll try that. I'll try the WD-40. Thanks, Noit. I didn't think about that. I tried all kinds of other stuff. Hello, Sherry. I've been growing a flower garden. This video is going to be coming out in the membership on the website. So this video will be coming out, I hope, on Monday. So you can see how I made the flowers. I painted the papers and then used a die and cut out the flowers. And so I have a whole big flower garden. These are going to go on my tree along with some other things. But yeah, look how many. All kinds of flowers. So I thought I would show you those. They make a nice sound too. They just have a great sound. Okay, there's that. All right, let's go to doing something. And I want to show you kind of where this inspiration came from. Chance, shut it. Okay. See if I can do this. These are pillows that my son has. Okay, so these are pillows that my son has. And they light up, which I think is really cool. I showed you, I think, one of these last week. But they light up, right? I just thought that was the cutest thing. Look, you can see them all there. And so this is how those lights are put on those pillows. He graciously turned them inside out and took a picture. So these are put on he said with hot glue. And I thought, okay, well, I don't know about that. I don't know about the hot glue thing, but maybe. And so these are the lights that I got. I know you can get them in various places. I got them on Amazon, and you buy them in sets of, it came with a set of 6. That's how I found these little tiny lights. And you probably can't see them very well because I'm sure they're blowing out. But that's the light right there, that little bitty gizmo. So they come in, this is the warm light, and they also come in cool. So there's cool. So I did get some cool because if you don't know what you want, you got to have both. So I got cool and also warm. So I bought them from Amazon. Somebody said last week that you could get them at the dollar store. I don't know, because I'm going to tell you the truth. This is probably heresy to lots of people, but I just hate the dollar store. I hate going in there. I know it's probably a terrible thing to say, but I do. I just hate going in there. It is absolute and utter chaos. And it may not be that way in all of them, but the one here, awful. Awful. So I don't go in. I would rather pay 3 times the price or more and get it delivered to my door from Amazon so that I don't have to darken the door of that place. I just hate going in there. Hi, Joyce. So much for drama free, huh? Oh, Xander got them. Have you used Tink says she dissolve it. I tried dissolve it and it didn't budget. I didn't budget. I think dissolve it's what I have. It's a construction solvent dissolver thing. Anyway, I'm going to try WD-40. I'm going to see if that does it any easier. I just don't like the dots. Nothing, some people just live and love dollar stores, and that's fine. I mean, the funny part about it is a few years ago when my son had moved into his first apartment, I went out there with him because he didn't have any stuff. I went out there with him and we set up his apartment, with stuff, because he had nothing. I mean, he had nothing. He didn't have dishes. He didn't have anything because he'd been house sitting for various people and whatnot. Anyway, so we outfitted his house from the 99-cent store and the Dollar Tree and the some other places, and they were completely different than they were here. Yeah. I really don't want to talk to you. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you. You're going to have to go in the other room. Come here. Come on. You are making an absolute utter mess in here. I'll be right back, people. Come on. Come here. Yeah, I'm going to give you some food. Yeah. I'm bribing them. Bribery. Come on. There you go. I don't recommend that you do that. I don't recommend that you bribe your children. Sometimes there's just no alternative. Sometimes there's no alternative. Is that right, Gail? It's just, hi, Marion. Some people love them. I get it. I totally get it, and some people do these unbelievable hauls of dollar store stuff, which I will watch them. I mostly watch them because I'm just flabbergasted, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, so pillow. I have a pillow for the Creative Challenge. And I decided to do something different with it. And so I'm going to be working with the Muppet. sponsor the Muppet. I put this together so fast so far. I told Clausman, I said, I hope this works. Anyway, so far it's working okay. So I thought I would explain the process to you, and then we'll play with it a little bit more. What I did was to take tracing paper. Let's see if I can show you. I just used regular tracing paper. This is not expensive stuff from one of the big box stores. Hey, Joycey. So what I did was I took tracing paper like this and I laid it over the various parts, pieces and parts of the image under here. Traced them out. Cut them out. Well, I haven't cut them out yet. I just labeled them. I literally did this morning, okay? And so I traced them out and labeled them for the ones that I wasn't sure I would remember what was what. And so I have the pieces and parts. I did these pieces right here just so I would, because I want to do her in just, you know, this colorful, crazy, scrappy kind of thing. And if I can figure out how to do this, I'm going to light her up. I'm going to light her up. I don't know. We'll see if it works. Oh, we got another Gail in the house. Hello, Gail. So, what I did after that was I turned them upside down like this. So I wrote the words on here so that I knew when I turned them over and they were upside down. And this is fusible web. This is Wonder Under. It's a paper-backed fusible web. I laid the Wonder Under paper side up over the upside down shape and drew the shape. Okay, so this is her muzzle right here. Once, you'll see what I do here in a minute, but just to give you this is the short version, okay? So once the Wonder Under was traced out, the shape was traced on the paper side, upside down, then I roughly cut it out and I attached that to the back side of my fabric. So this has fusible webbing on it. And then I cut it out on the line. And my shapes aren't, you know, like there's a little gappage here, but, you know, I figure I can fudge it, do the fudge factor, or, you know, I don't care that the shapes are within the outline. That's really was my plan, so that the outline would still show. Any hoot. Okay? So, that's what I've done. Okay, hang on just a second. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Renee. Sorry, I had to take care of a issue there. If it shows back up, we'll we'll deal with it again. Okay, moving on. I don't always catch them, but sometimes I do. Right. So if you have questions about you know, this isn't really a teaching video, but if you have questions, ask me and I'll try to answer for you. Okay? There we go. So this is where I am so far. So I still have all of these pieces to do something with, so we'll go from there. And if worse comes to worse and I don't have fabrics, colors in here, you know, like if I don't have white for the eye or whatever, I'll have to go in the other room and risk the cats coming out, but we'll find out. So none of these have been fused down, okay? They're just pieces. So let's go forward and see if we can come up with something. I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do her ear right here, her ear here. And now what I need is, I just need something so I can transport this out of the way. So this is the pillow, and I just took the pillow form out. Okay. All right, now if I forget where I set that, I set it up on top of a shelf. So if I say to you, what did I do with that? You'll say, Barb, it's on the shelf. Okay? All right. Okay. So this is my Wonder Under here, paper side up. And so what I'm going to do is to save time, I'm going to just put all of these pieces, I'm going to trace them all off, okay, to save some time, I hope. Just like this. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you. Patricia's got my back. Okay, so my pattern is wrong side up. And I'm going to go ahead and label this so I know which one of these is which. I'm tracing these out with, I'm using a Pigma Micron pen. Maybe I should come in a little bit so you could actually see what I'm doing, huh? Thanks, Joycey. Joycey, refrigerator. That would be helpful, except I'm not in the kitchen. But thank you, Joycey. All right. So I'm going to trace out all these bits and pieces. We may not do anything other than put these pieces together. I can't stitch on this because the pillowcase is already pre-sewn unless I take it apart. I have been known to do things like that. Let's see. I'm just going to go ahead and do all of these on here. All right, this is part of her little necklace thing. And so I'm going to go ahead and, it looks like a caterpillar. And the beads probably won't line up, but we don't care, right? We do not care. All right, so let's do, I would love to stitch all these pieces down using the sewing machine, but I'd have to take the pillow apart, which could happen. It still could happen. And I'm not being terribly fussy about the beads. I'm just kind of getting the general shape. And when I was playing with this earlier, because I was up really late last night working on some stuff that has to get shipped out today. And so I was doing that. And gosh, what was I going to tell you? This is the problem. The brain is almost functioning. God, oh, yeah. So I was up really late last night, and then today I thought, well, I will, see if this works, because I really didn't have time to do it before today. So anyway, I was working on this, and the one piece that I traced on here, I'm like, oh no, it's got to go upside down. And so I'd already traced it. This is a permanent pin. I'd already traced it on this paper. And so quick before it dried, I grabbed the rubbing alcohol and a Kleenex, I think is what I had in my pocket. And I went over the paper with the Kleenex with alcohol on it, and it took it right off. So that was a good save. That was a good save. So if you too should happen to make a mistake, all is not lost. Okay. Now, while the ink is really wet, you can smear it with your hand, but you know, that wasn't the issue. The issue was I needed to get it, actually get it off the paper so I wouldn't confuse myself. Yeah. All right, so let's do this eye. Okay, so this is the left eye, and this is the right eye. Now, the eyes have several parts, so we're just going to go ahead and do the parts. Well, Muppet, it just depends on what you do. You know, it depends on what you do. I just wanted to see if I could applique her, you know, do something different. No one has to do that. My original thought was that I was going to, okay, this is the iris. My original thought was I was going to paint it. I was going to paint her. And then I changed my mind because I thought, well, I've already done that. I want to do something different. So, you know. And this is the right pupil. Okay, so there's that. All right, do I have all of these pieces done? I think that's all of the pieces from this sheet, so I will put that over there. We'll find out whether I got all the pieces. And now I'm going to use these. I have just a few more pieces to complete here. So I have, I don't know if you guys will find this interesting at all, but I thought it would be something different to try. And I drew this so fast that if any of these pieces fit together, it will be nothing short of a miracle. Although so far they're doing not too badly. Okay, so this is an ear part here. And you can be more conservative with your fusible than I am. When in doubt, be a little more generous with things, because you can always cut them down, but it surely is hard when you want to make something bigger and you didn't allow yourself enough excess material to be able to do that. Okay, so this is part of her ear. The inside of the ear. And this is on the left side. And this, when I write these notes to myself, it's just to give me a cue in case I forget, in case I lose my mind and forget. Okay. You're interested? Okay, cool. All right, one more little piece, and then we're gonna cut them out. Fusible web, different fusible webs have their own characteristics. So I will tell you that you have to learn which fusible web does what. I have a whole class on the website about fusible webs and how to use them. I will tell you, there are times that I go back and refer to my own stuff, because here's the thing, if you figure it out once, there's any reason to have to figure it out again and again and again, right? You don't have to figure it out over and over and over. Just go back to the thing. I know people probably think it's crazy, but I do. I refer back to my own classes over and over and over. one time Ray said to me, because he was the brilliant person that said, introduced the concept of the class notes, the illustrated class notes, which, by the way, don't feel sorry for me, but they take hours to do the class notes because the photographs are all taken from the actual video and so forth and so on. He said, and sometimes those illustrated class notes are 40, 50 pages long. And of course you can print them out smaller than that, so they're not, you don't have to take up 40 or 50 pages of paper. Anyway, at one point he said, maybe you don't want to do those anymore. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. I go back to those myself. So yeah, so you betcha I'm going to keep doing those. So anyway, for now, for regular classes, regular season classes, that is what I'm doing. Okay, so back to this. So what I'm doing now is I'm just roughly cutting out the pieces. Okay. Hi, Leanna. It is practical. It's very practical for me. So that is that. My attitude is do the work once, keep it forever. Do it once, keep it forever. So just roughly cutting. But every fusible web has its own property. And so you have to really know, some of them work with steam, some of them don't work with steam. Some of them work with a medium hot iron, some of them work with a hot iron. So you really have to read the instructions and pay attention and follow the instructions because they are not all the same. All right, so there's her beads. And we have another earring over here and the rest of her beads here. So we're just going to leave those in one chunk. So how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well. I don't know if you guys are completely bored or if you're just listening. It could be either one. This is her nose. And these are the parts of her eyes, which I'm not going to cut apart yet because I want to, I don't need to lose all those little things. You know what I mean? Okay, so there's her eyes. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad, right? Wasn't too bad. Okay. Driving your brother nuts, Tracy. Okay. Okay, so back to the image at hand, which I remembered where it was. All right, let's look at it and let's do this ear and this ear flap. But first, a swill of tea. You're waiting to see if I try to save the scraps. Well, most of the scraps of the fusible web went in the trash. The scraps of fabric, yes, they will get saved. Evidence, because we have to have. I have to save them so that I can then do something with the scraps. That scrap will be good for the pupils of her eyes. So that I can come up with things to work with scraps. You know what I mean? Okay. So that'll be for eyes. All right, let's do something on the inside of this ear. Okay. I don't know if this has anything on it I can use. Inside of her ear. Turning on my iron. Putting my phone away from the iron so it doesn't get burnt. Maybe we'll use this one for the inside of her ear. Let's do this for the inside of her ear. You think that's good? I think maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll use this section that has writing on it. You think that's good? Oh, that's wonderful, Cindy. That's wonderful. Congratulations. You like it? Okay. Okay. Nuit says it's okay. Who else said it was okay? Somebody else said it was... Oh, Gail said it was okay. Sherry said it was okay. All right. Everybody said it was okay, so there we go. All right. All right, I have my iron heating up. So we're going to do this section, I think, right here for... okay, that section... Uh-oh. Did I do this wrong? No, that's correct. Okay, so that's going to be that part. And so if I want that writing to go... See, this upside down and backwards has never been my strength. Maybe I want to do it this way. Okay, we're just going to go for it. Okay, I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to think about it, not going to worry about it, just going to do it. And this little tip of her ear... I'm digging in my fabric in case you don't know what I'm doing. Oh, she might have to have some butterflies on her ear. Do you think? Do you think? I think so. Yeah, I think she's going to have not much of the butterfly will show, but I'm thinking she needs a little butterfly action. A little butterfly action. Okay, wait a minute. Do I have two of these? I cut out two of the same thing. Insane. All right, we'll put that one away. So clearly, in my lunacy, I traced that twice. All right, this is this piece right here. So we'll do that. We'll see if we can catch a butterfly. We'll see if we can catch a butterfly. And then I have one more little sliver for her ear. Okay, all right. So going back on the shelf. Okay, it's going back on the shelf. All right. And then we bring forth the magic ironing surface. All right, the magic ironing surface. All right, so we are going to put this, making sure that the fusible side is down. And I'm just gonna grab a piece right here in the middle, because if I start fussing around with this, I will be here all day. All right, fusible side down. Okay, don't second guess yourself too much. Fusible side down. Turn it over. This is some fabric that I bought at a quilt store, and I just bought small pieces of it, and then I painted it with something. I don't know what. I really don't know what. Anyway, I've had these scraps in my stash for the longest kind of time, so it's time to use them. Why save it? All right, here's this butterfly fabric. I have no idea where this came from. Let's see if we can pick a butterfly. All right. Her ear is going to be like that. Okay, so just looking for, see, this is where I get myself in trouble because I'm like, oh, but it could be like this, and it could be like that, and it could be this other way, and it could be this other way. All right, I think, all right, maybe we can do this one right up here. Okay, we're just going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it. If it comes out bass-ackwards, we'll always wish it had been the other way around. Okay. I'm going to take this right in the middle of this piece of fabric. So if ever I come up to you and I say, why did you guys let me do that? Why did you guys let me do that? You're going to say, you did it on your own. We had nothing to do with it. We were innocent bystanders. We were just simply watching, standing by and watching. A butterfly tree? What is a butterfly tree? Joycey comes up with wonderful suggestions, and unfortunately, so much of the time, I'm on a completely different wavelength, so I have to have her interpret. It's true. She has to explain things to me. Okay, so we have those two. And then I have this little tiny piece of, you know, the ear that goes, it's like a little sliver of her ear that goes up over here like this. So let's see if we can come up with let's see. Maybe we'll just use this. Maybe we'll just use this because we can. How about this piece right here? Shall we? Let's do it. All right. You always want to make sure the fusible side is down. If you fuse this stuff, it's really beneficial if you put a press cloth over something that you're going to fuse. That way, if you fuse it to something, make a mistake, you'll fuse it to the press cloth and not to the bottom of your iron. But as you can clearly see, I'm living dangerously today. Okay, so far so good. Now I'm going to cut them out. Hi, Thunder. Good to see you. All right, so I'm going to come in a little bit because now you've seen the process, so we can come in tighter. I'm going to cut these a little outside the line. That way, if I need to cut them down, I can. And if I were taking my time a little bit more than I am, I would have sorted all the sizes out earlier, but you know, sometimes it's just a lot more fun to just wing it. Sometimes you just gotta wing it, people. Can you believe the cats are quiet? Have you noticed the sound of Siamese silence? Nobody is in there with their mouth up against the door, whining. Chance was shadowing me for 2 hours before I got started today. I'm thinking that what I may do, I don't know, jury's out on this one. Oop, I almost threw that scrap away, Marion. Ugh. Rescued it just in the nick of time. I was thinking about using one of those fabric paint liner things. You know, those, what are those called? Tulip fabric paint liner. It's a bottle of paint with a fine line tip. Anyway, to go around things, but I don't know if I want to do that. That has a high probability of splurting on the project. That could be ugly. An unplanned for splurt can ruin a lot of things. So we just might not go for that. All right, so I am, as I said, cutting slightly outside the outline because I just want to see if I need any extra. Hi, Kate. Okay. All right, so let's see if we can put these pieces in place, shall we? Hold your breath. All right. This piece should go here. This piece should go here. This piece should go up here. Hey, Deb. All right. You know, so far it's not too bad. Now, the secret to paperback fusible web, and this is where I get very impatient, is you want to let the piece cool completely, and then before you take the paper off. Because if you don't fuse it long enough, that's problem number one. And I also am impatient that way. A person should be a lot more patient than they are sometimes. You have to fuse it correctly, and then you have to let it cool so that you can remove the paper from the back. And for some reason I have a little piece of paper stuck on here that does not want to come off. There we go. Okay. So there is the outside of her ear there. That looks kind of cute. It looks like it could work. How far do I have that? Not too far. Okay. Looks like it could come down. I will not be fusing this on camera, just so you know. I will not be fusing this on camera. That is highly risky. But we're going to see if we can get it all laid out. And then when I can just take my time, I will fuse it and carry on. Okay, so here's the inside of her ear. I even got the writing upside down. Yay for me! It wasn't quite part of the plan, but that's the way it ended up. So of course that's what I planned, right? Oh, this one, apparently I didn't fuse it quite long enough. Okay. That's not bad. It's not bad. It's easy to do, stretch the fabric when you fuse it, or take the paper off. Okay, that one's going to need probably a little fudge factor so I can get the line to show up. That's not bad. It's not bad, people. It's not bad. Okay, let's move on to her earring, or to her glasses. Okay, let's do her glasses next. All right, what color glasses do you think we should have? What color glasses do you think we should have? You guys need to help me out here. While you're telling me in the chat, I'm going to iron this piece of... Ooh, this has got fusible web. Good thing I saw that. Oh, that was almost a terrible disaster almost occurred. A terrible disaster almost happened right here. See that? That is fusible web right there. Yeah. Don't want to do that. All right, let's... I'm going to fuse the pupils of her eyes on here while I'm waiting on you guys. And also tell me what color you think her nose should be. I'm not saying I have that color, but that's possible. Joycey says black. That seems a little boring, don't you think, Joycey? Black glasses, don't you think that's boring? I don't know. I believe that I had fusible web on this piece of fabric already and almost put my iron right on it. That would have been terrible. Oh, terrible. Okay. So the pupils of her eyes are fused so they can cool down. You think she's a nerd? Oh, she's too cute to be a nerd. Red. Lena did red glasses on her Muppet. She did, spoiler alert, she did Muppet. Oh, so cute. So cute, so cute. All right, let's see if we can find red in my stash of fabrics here. I'm going to disappear into the box of fabric here. I have this red. I have this red. Or this red. Okay, I'm not going any deeper in the box. There's more choices, but I'm not going any deeper. Well, we're going to do red. Yeah, we're going to do red. So we'll decide what to do about the nose next. All right. This is the worst fabric in the entire world. It is like the cardstock of fabric. It is the worst stuff to sew with. It's great for craft stuff. That's it. You think the dots? Tracy says stars. So we have, okay, so we're going to take this one out. This is plain. So we'll take it out. So now we have two choices. We have stars or we have spots. Okay, we'll bring her back so you can see. So, Lena. Okay, Lena says the one with the blue spots. We're going to do this. Not much of it's going to show though. Okay, that's the other thing. You know, because it's just a little rim. We'll have more that will show with the stars because the stars are closer together. Over here, we may not get much. You see what I mean? Because it's only going to be this rim around here that's going to show. Seven spots and 1 stars. I may overrule you all. Hi, Alicia. Because the problem is the spots are so far apart. That's the problem. I think we're going to do stars. Yep, I think we're going to do stars. Maybe we can find a place for that other fabric later. Sorry, but I overruled you. I got to use up this horrible fabric anyway. It's awful. Horrible fabric. Who would have fabric like this? It is literally like cardboard. I don't know who in their right mind ever even made fabric like this. It must be a craft fabric of some kind. All right, fusible side down, people. Fusible. I'm not even going to be careful about where I use this. Yeah, I'm not even going to be careful. All right. Okay, so we have to do her nose. I hope the fusible web sticks to this awful fabric. And I don't dare press that from the other side because those stars are metallic. So we're going to have to put a press cloth on it. If it melts, it wants to melt to the press cloth. It's not the first time you were overruled. I know. So I just always find it interesting how many times we ask people for something and then we just, ask them for input and then we turn right around and go, oh, no. Overruled. All right, there's glasses. All right, let's talk about nose. Let's talk about nose. All right, so her nose is going to go on here. Okay, the nose goes on the muzzle. All right, see her nose hiding down there. So her nose is going to go here. Pardon me, I got the hiccups. So what color do you think we should do? Don't necessarily want black because I made her bib. I made her bib black. Any other ideas? Any other ideas? What colors do I have? I can use the red spots on that. I can use red spots on that. All right, I'm going to dig over in this part here for a minute. What color is this? Okay. See if we can find contrast. It would be funny. It'd be funny to put one of those butterfly things on her nose. But now I lost the butterfly fabric. I don't know where it went. Where'd that go? Look what I found. Different butterfly fabric. What if we put a butterfly on her nose? What do you think? Should we put a butterfly on her nose? We could use that one. We could use this one. We might do that. Do you think that's fun? Hey, Dar. All right, so we have butterflies. That might be a good one for the nose. I have stars too. I have cats. All right, no more choices. No more choices. All right. It would be kind of an insult to put kitty faces on her nose, but it would be funny. It could be funny to do that. Put kitty faces on her nose, do you think? Hi, River City Creative. I forgot your name. That could be funny. I think that might be better than the... I think I like that. Shall we do that? Okay. Never mind. Don't answer. I overruled. Don't answer. Don't anybody answer. Okay. What else did I do? The glasses. All right. Those are already done. Okay. Let's do the nose. Okay, let's do our nose. Oh yes, cats would be funny. Yep, I think so too. All right. Let's press this kitty fabric a little bit. So far, I have avoided putting any crap on the bottom of my iron by some miracle. But don't fear, I have hot iron cleaner at the ready. That is something I never live without. Hot iron cleaner. If you work with fusible products, you got to have you some hot iron cleaner. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm kind of thinking this is fun. I am amusing myself here, okay? I'm amusing myself. No one has to entertain me today because I'm amusing myself. She can't ever get away from these cats. Muppet is... And she is still not agreeing with the fact that she is beneath cats on the totem pole. But that's what you have to do with cats. You do have to, if you've got dogs and cats, you really have to have the pecking order, and Muppet does not agree with that. Not at all. Not at all. The golden that we had, Sandy, many of you might remember Sandy. When the cats showed up, she was like, okay, all right. I know that I go to the bottom of the list again. And she was fine with the cats being above her. That didn't bother her at all. Muppet, on the other hand, when the cats came to live here, she's like, oh, the hell you say? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh, no, they do not belong here. They are not my friends. I don't know what they are, but they suck eggs and they're getting away from me as fast as possible. I don't like them. I'm going to chase them. I would eat them if I had the opportunity. Yeah. Now, once I put these glasses on this dog, the countdown is on, because Dorothy will then begin to get upset with me because the eyes aren't there. But we're going to make the eyes, Dorothy. We're going to make the eyes, okay? I promise. We're going to do the eyes. Okay, here's that. Okay. Is Becky still here? I don't know if she is. Anyway, if Becky, if you're still here, your little gnomes that you did this morning were so cute. I wasn't there live, but I did get to see the recording while I was getting ready here. So cute. So after this, what we have to do is her beads. And I have some really cool metallic-y fabrics that will make good. Now look at that great scrap of crap fabric. It already has fusible on the backside. Definitely a keeper. Definitely a keeper. Anything that has fusible on the back of it already, I am a fan of that. Did Race ever show up today? I don't know if he's in the background hanging out or if he's busy today. He could have been busy. Then again, he could be in the background doing something and just watching what goes on here. See how big a fool I make out of myself anyway. Stranger things have happened. Look at those cute little glasses. Look at those. Cute. If I had LeMay to put inside. True. That's true. That's true, Becky. And then, hi, Sylvia. That's true. We could put LeMay in there, and she wouldn't have to have eyes. Now that is a thought, and I have a whole box full of LeMay over here. Whole box. The Quilter's LeMay. Hi, Linda. I don't have any googly eyes. I don't. We have lots of Lindas here today. Welcome to all the Lindas. Hi, Sheila. Okay, so. All right, so we're cutting out a nose. A kitty nose. Poor thing. Poor Muppet. Has to deal with the cats. Now, on the original drawing, there are nostrils on the nose. However, I opted to eliminate that here. If that bothers me, I'll put them back in with marker or something. Okay, I'm going to throw that scrap away. It's too small. All right, let's see what we can come up with here. First of all, let's take off, see if the paper backing is going to come off. See if it's going to cooperate with us. Did I fuse it properly? Did I fuse it long enough? Did I let it cool? It's all those little factors. I do love fusible web though, I really do. I never really met a fusible web I didn't appreciate to some degree. They certainly have improved them over the years too. Look at that cute little nose. Oh, goodness. I hope you guys are having a good day. Are you? Yeah, Linda Pierce. She is special because her name is spelled with a Y. That's how we know her. Where's Linda McAllister? Where are you? I haven't seen her for a few weeks. She may be here hanging out just in the background. All right, back comes the Muppet. All right, let's put glasses, nose. It's going to take some doing to get her put together here so that everything kind of lines up the way I want it. See, there she is, blind as a bat. Blind as a bat at the moment. Yep. And where did her nose go? Her nose kind of goes like this. Kind of goes like that. Do you guys think that's funny? I think that's funny. I think that is funny. A cat on her nose. Kitty nose. Look at that. I think that's really funny. Anyway. Yeah, I think it's funny. Okay, so we're going to let's do her jewelry next, shall we? We'll save the eyes for last. I know. Geez, so don't tell Muppet. Don't rat me out, Angie. Don't be telling on me. Don't be telling on me. Okay. So here are our choices for jewelry. These are all Quilters Lame. So this is fabric that I hoard. Literally, I hoard this fabric. Okay, I told you I hoard this fabric. Yes, yes I do. Even little tiny scraps of it. I even have it it's pin tucked. It's pin tucks in it. Look. See? Told you. What else? What other colors? We have this color, which is like a two-tone. I have this color. I have this color. Okay, and I'm going to stop digging in the box. I have lots of these fabrics. I know. Hey, Shelly. All right, this little scrap of green is like a green blue. Okay, it shifts. It's like color shift paint, except in fabric. So there's this one. This one color shifts to red and green. Okay, so it color shifts red and green. Isn't that wild? And then we have this one, which is like it doesn't color shift. It's just boring green. All right, so there's our choices, people. There's our choices. She does have on red starry glasses. So remember, she has on red starry glasses. So what jewelry do we think she needs? Needs to show up now. It needs to show up, you know, because she's styling here. So she's going to have a necklace and earrings. So what do you think? What do you think? A smaller piece under. There's this piece. That's the same as this. But it's going to take something that's a little bit bigger because I have this. I have to get the big piece of her jewelry out. Yeah, because, you know, she's not having it. The color shift. Okay, color shift. So we have color shift. This one, that's the red and green color shift. You think that? Because she has red glasses. Bright orange for the necklace. You guys are never going to agree. We have bright orange. See? We have bright orange. We have gold. We have a different, like a bronzy gold. See? We have this true bronzy gold. This one. They are yummy. I love them all. That's why I've hoarded them. I bet most of these fabrics are 20 years old. Yeah. Alicia says bright orange. I don't think orange is going to show up so well, though, because it's going to go over her body. So I don't think the orange is going to show up very well. So I think we're going to delete that orange. I think this is too light, so I think we'll delete that one. That's kind of boring. We'll delete that one. So we're quickly making our way through here. All right, that's not bright enough, so we're going to delete that one. All right, that is not enough contrast, so we're going to delete that one. All right, this is the color shift green and red. I think that is a good option, so we'll put that one out. All right, there's purple. I don't think I like the purple. All right, so we are coming down. I'm not going to do the hot pink. All right, we're getting down to a reasonable dull roar here. So this is color shift purple and green. That's kind of boring. Okay. I know I'm not reading your comments at the moment. All right, there's a dark green. That one's not bad. And then this is a bright green. Brighter green. So there's the brighter green. So we have the brighter green, the darker color shift green, or this one shifts like blue and green. So we have that one, and then we have this color shift green to red, or this one. All right, those are the choices. Hi, Curly T. Green to red. That's what CB votes for. Black would show up. I don't have any black in this fabric, though. The last one. This one? Is that what you're saying is the last one? Shifts blue to green. Light green. Hi, Carla. The blue to green, which is this one. Okay, let's eliminate the red to green. All right, so we have two choices now. We're down to two. This one, which is the blue to green. It's kind of a color shift kind of thing. or this green over here. Curly T says purple. You got overruled, Curly T. Sherry says blue to green. Aunt Beck, what did you say? And Lena, what did you say? Pipe up, people. Pipe up. This is the blue-green, and this is the green-green. Blue to green. We got blue to green from some people. This green, Lena says this green. Blue-green. All right, Lena's going to blue-green. All right, that's what we're doing. We're going to go with this one. Whew, that was hard. Decisions. It really doesn't matter in the end, does it? Because we're just having fun. So I do have to do her eyes. We are going to build her eyes. If I decide I don't like the eyes, I can always come back and put lame in her glasses. All right, let's see. Is this going to iron out for me? Yes. Okay, good. Whew. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to put fusible side down. Fusible web side down. Yes. And then we have earrings and beads. And another earring right here. Just to be safe, we're going to cover it with a press cloth. Yeah, just to be safe, we're going to cover it with a press cloth. Because sometimes these lame fabrics, even the quilter's lame, which is cotton and metallic, whatever the metallic is, probably lurex. Sometimes those fabrics get fussy. All of a sudden I had a moment. I was afraid I was just warping the crap out of my cutting mat under there, but it seems to be okay. Seems to be okay. Hi, Sue. Well, we're going with this one. We're never going to all agree. I know. Okay. So what I'm going to do while that cools off for a minute, I'm going to go get some white for the whites of her eyes. Yep, some whites for the whites of her eyes. So, okay. So I'll be right back. Can't come out. Did you hear that interaction? Hi, Joni. Did you hear that interaction? Chances, or Charlie's in there with his He was waiting by the door. All right, we're going to use this. It's not exactly white, but it's one of my favorite fabrics in the world. I love this little fabric. It makes great fairy skin, and this is like the last. This is like the last I have. All right, came from the scrap bin. Yay me! All right, I'm going to use the side that has the least amount of color as the right side. So this is going to be this. All right, let's see if we can make it fit. Okay. Oh, good for you, Carla. Those were great books. I was looking at your video the other day. I don't think I left you a comment, but I did watch the whole video. You did some beautiful books. Beautiful. All right, there's the whites of her eyes. And now the only thing we have left to cut out or select is the iris, the colored part of her eye. That's the last thing we have left to do. What a mess this place is. This place is a disaster. I need a domestic assistant. All right, do I have anything? All right, this is probably, let me see. All right, this is where I'm going to put in purple. I'm going to use that. Okay. Okay. We're almost there, folks. We're almost there. We're going to cut out these pieces. We're going to see if everything looks okay. If it does, then we're going to say, yes, that's it. Yeah. Okay. I don't know where this came from. Most of these fabrics, I have, some of them I know exactly where they came from. Others, I'm like, I have a clue in the world where that came from. Fusible side down. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. On these, I'm going to see if I can avoid the green spots. So I'm going to cut this down a little bit more. And I'm going to be somewhat fussy. Not much. A little bit fussy. So if I decide to actually do my Christmas tree online, are any of you interested in watching that process? All right, fusible side down. Yes. Okay. Oh, I bet you did, Carla. They are beautiful. Yeah, Joycey wants 2 different color eyes. It's not happening. It's not happening. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to turn off the iron because I am not going to fuse anything else. Mm-hmm. Yes? Okay. All right. I will do my best to do that tomorrow. Okay? I will do my best to do it tomorrow. All right. I guess I could come in so you guys could actually see a little bit more. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting out the eyes. This is the white of the eyes, which may be a completely different shape than I originally drew them, but it doesn't matter because it's on top of the head, so it doesn't matter. I can make it up as I go along. It's the general shape. I can't guarantee what time I will start tomorrow. I'm going to try for about the same time as I did today. How's that? I'm going to try for that. Okay, left eye, right eye. Okay, so we're going to put her two little eyes here, and let's see if we can build the eyes. What do you say? Yes, I'm going to do, Alicia, I will be streaming next week, regular time. The week after that is Christmas Day. Can't believe it's Christmas Day. Anyway, that's the next week. So I will not be doing Christmas Day, but I will be doing Christmas Eve is the plan. Making sweet petals. And you're all invited to come experience sweet petals. Okay. Well, that's a little overkill. It's bad when you have lumps in your iris. All right, that one's not so bad. Bye, Barbara. See you later. Thanks for hanging in there with us today. All right, so in case any of you don't know what fusible web is, it's heat activated glue. One of the cats had knocked down, I have a spool of like baker's twine, like heavy baker's twine that I was using in there, back behind that door, because I was using my cutting table. And so I'd knocked it on the floor and had batted it around on the floor. Yep. That's why I was in there for a minute, because I was rescuing back my twine. All right, let's see, which way would this go? Maybe this way. Maybe this way. I don't know. Doesn't really matter a whole heck of a lot here. It's good enough. It's an eyeball. Now, they won't really look like they're looking anywhere until they get a sparkle dot, but of course that's not happening today. So we just have to use our imagination that indeed she's looking somewhere. That's kind of funky shape, Barb. That's kind of a funky little shape you did. Okay. And clearly, clearly we're going to have to reshape the other one. Yes, okay. We are going to reshape this one so that they at least have somewhat similar shaped pupils, because that would look very strange to have them be noticeably different. It's okay if they're a little different, but you know, horrendously different, not so good. Okay, I still may have to reshape those a little bit. Yeah, exactly, Dorothy. They are in there being, for once, Chance is being the good boy. that is a surprise. All right, so this is an earring, which won't look much like an earring because I'm cutting it all in one piece. If I really wanted it to be more, you know, looking like beads, I would cut individual circles, but no. So I'll have to make the bead shapes with a marker or something, fabric marker. All right, there's one earring. This is the other earring. I don't know which is which, so we're going to figure it out. And does it really matter? Not so much. To the hop today that Mariatier puts together, I encourage you to do that. It starts again tonight, later, probably about, I don't know, around 6 Eastern maybe. I don't know. If Mary's still here, she can put that information in. I haven't kept up with it. I'm not part of the hop this time. You really made that one fat, but maybe it is in the drawing. I don't know. Let me see. Is it? Kind of looks like it in the drawing. I think it's a little ridiculous, though. Let's cut it down a little bit. Anyhoot, the people that participate in those hops they put a lot into it. So I hope you will enjoy it and watch them. And sometimes you find out, find some different people that you're not familiar with, you know, that you didn't know were streamers, or you didn't know what kinds of things they did. And so it's always good to learn about new streamers, new YouTubers. This is like getting too much for my, it's almost too much for my patience level. Okay, got it. All right, then I'll cut this puppy out here in a minute. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look before I cut out the last little thing. If the eyes look like they may work, I'll never mind. I'm not even going to say that. Okay, so this is going to be this eye. Okay. I don't care who you are. I think that is cute. Okay, I think it's cute. And then over here we have, and what you do when you fuse things like this is you fuse all those little pieces together first. That way you're only dealing with one rather than trying to deal with all these little pieces that drive you banana because they're hard to get a hold of. All right, so we're going to just kind of... Okay, don't you think that's cute? I mean, really, don't you think that's cute? Judy, hello. Is that the infamous Judy Patootie? Is it? All right, which one is this? This was this one. All right, I think. An earring. Another earring. Understand all of this stuff is going to have some adjustment here and there. And obviously it's going to have a few adjustments. I thought Dorothy should be on the naughty list, but Lena was afraid to put her on the naughty list because of Dorothy's copper stick. I may have to rework the beads a little bit or add another little bit to the beads. She's almost done though. She's almost done. I guess I could do this where you could see it, huh? Instead of having it up next to my nose. Today when I was watching her video, she was talking about me putting glasses on the animals. And I was thinking about that. First of all, I was inspired by some canvases that I saw in a store quite a few years ago now. But the other thing is I've worn glasses since I was in 2nd grade. So, glasses have always been a part of my life. So that's probably why I thought, oh yeah, let's put glasses on these silly whoa, can't talk. Critters or creatures, or however you wish to put those two words together. This is getting boring. I'm boring myself. I don't know how you guys are doing, but I'm beginning to bore myself. Oh, now Chance is going to complain. We're almost done. It's a good thing because my hand is starting to complain that it's like too little, too little, too little. Okay, good enough. Moving on, even. All right, so we have, how does this look? Okay, this one on this side. Dumbo. Good grief. This one on this side. Yes, yes. And then this one went over here. How did I have this? Under. Okay, so this came out kind of like this and goes kind of like that. Okay, now we'll look at it and see what we think. Now realize everything has to be adjusted here and there, so I get all the positioning right. Whoop, that was a little too much. A little too much reality check there. A little too much reality to have to see. Yeah, realizing that everything on this table is a complete mess. What do you think? That's right, Marion. We can't pick on us. Oh, you're very sweet, Lena. Sylvia. Yeah, Elton John's glasses, for real. He had some glasses, didn't he? All right, so you guys like her? I think she's okay. I'm not sure about the nose. That seems like, I don't know, I think it's funny. It's awfully busy. I might have to. It's awfully busy, but it's cute. I don't know. I might change the nose out. I do like the kitties on the nose, but it seems kind of over the top. Seems over the top. Maybe a purple metallic nose. I don't know. Her nose might get changed, even though it's cute. You better leave that nose. Joycey says, you better leave that nose. I might not. I might overrule. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate you coming and hanging out with me for a very spontaneous project, because I will tell you that as of 11 o'clock this morning, I streamed 2 hours after that. As of 11 o'clock, I really didn't know what I was going to do. And don't forget, we do have lights to light her up. I'm not sure how that's going to happen. I'm going to try because I think it's a really cute idea. Anyway, so thanks for hanging out with me for this crazy project. And I plan to be back here tomorrow, I hope. If you check and I'm not on, something happened, Anyway, that is that. Thank you so much for being here. And if you want to be part of the Creative Challenge, you can still and be part of the show and share. That happens on Sunday, but you do have to download the pattern. Even if you buy something from the merch store, you have to download the download, which has all 3 images in it, because that's what puts you on the notification list, so you get the link. And that will start on Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern. So check your email tomorrow, because you'll get that information tomorrow. But the Creative Challenge is open to anybody through the end of this year. Okay? All right. Hi, Mary. All right. Thanks so much for being here. Remember to get creative today, because it's easy. And I will see you, hopefully, tomorrow as we decorate my Christmas tree. Fingers crossed that it works out. Okay. See you then. Bye, everybody. If I don't see you tomorrow for some reason, I will be back next Friday. That's the plan. But I'm going to try really hard to do tomorrow. Okay. See you guys later. Have a great one. And enjoy the rest of your day, your weekend. And remember, always stay creative. Okay? See you guys later. Bye.